I'm hoping the moon shows up better than it seems. The guys are just showing up here for day 3 of roofing, siding, soffit material, all that fun stuff. It's also concrete day, last one for a while. So we're gonna hopefully get some good footage of fun concrete. Ronnie and crew are back, forming up for concrete on the backside. Making a step there at that end. Coming right along, getting rebar laid out, cut to fit, wired together, of course. And the concrete truck is coming today, so this will be poured and done. Here in the front of the house, they started doing the beam wrap. And see, that's nice and clean. And of course, the soffit material here too. I'm going to step down and go in front because I see they've started going up as well. They're going up the peak here on the outside. That'll look nice. I'll have to tape all that off when I sand these beams, but that's okay. So because this stuff is all like custom cut for my house, leftovers are mine. I've got 3 30-foot chunks and some shorter lengths, not shorter by much. Post comments. What's a good idea? What do I use this tin for? I was almost thinking of making a bit of a run-in shed to park the tractor and lawnmower in. That could just be simple 4 posts and a few 2x with a roof just to keep the snow and rain off of those until I get a shop built. I mean, if I have the roof that matches, maybe buy up some trim that all fancy. Oh, let me know your thoughts. Ronnie has a laser set up in the patio door, and he's got a sensor on a stick. He's just touching the surface here and listening for the beep to make sure that the concrete is the proper depth with the proper slope so that it sheds water away from the house. Once he gets that smoothed over and he's happy with that spot, he'll check it multiple times, but he'll try not to touch that spot again. Kind of neat how just running that vibrator makes all the cream come right to the top. They haven't worked a tool across the top of that. That's just what the concrete does. I'll try and get a close-up of it when he next does that. Starting to screed off the top now. See, Ronnie has the path set for proper height right there. The form for the step, Ronnie made this 14 inches wide. Got some rebar drilled down to hold it all in place. That'll be good and solid. This extra 2x6 across the top of the form there was because that form board was getting so weak. It was really pushing out quite a bit. So now we have the second board nailed horizontally on edge there just to stiffen it up. this is what I'm doing for my lunch break today. This is going to be one solid slab. So we got some chunks in there. There's a large boulder there. Lump of sand and dirt. Yeah, I got it. You can see the red line there is what they are working to. He's just leveling out the edge. That tells Ronnie what to screen to. A piece of scrap paper in there. Tag for the rebar, I suppose. Probably didn't even charge me extra for that. I'm just trying to stay out of these guys' way like usual. You see how it flows somewhat down into those holes, fills them up there. And then again, that vibratory wand is going to really force that into all the little spaces. I think he just gave me a hand signal, just like, just hold as they spread the rest of this out. And then we'll see. Are they going to try and dump right out of the trough into this step, or do they shovel it? I don't even know. We will see. Kind of fun to watch it ooze down into the holes in the brick. Splash, splash. Oh, cool. There we can see how, again, that vibratory wand settling everything in. Out of the way, Dave. Question answered. We're going to shovel. We'll try and pull some out slow. Now they're pulling some excess off of that. Putting that down in the step 2. Pretty good, not too bad for overflow. We got still a little bit extra. I'm gonna pull it right down in. Yeah. A little bit extra. And I will have to pay for that. I'm getting splattered. Oh, did we have left the sawdust there? I don't know. Probably so. That's okay. The soffit and fascia beam wrap is complete in front. Scroll back this way. That all looks so nice. I like the returns here at the bottom of the truss where it meets the beam. How they joined those. I just think that looks very, very nice. Neat, clean appearance. That's gonna be good. I did talk with them. One thing that I'm not thrilled with, right up at the peak there, how they've wrapped the LVL. That looks good, but where the truss is joined in, not a fan of that. It was cut a little bit larger than the LVL. I think we're gonna have to do something about that. I asked if they had a piece of trim, something they could do. They weren't sure. If they can't figure something out, maybe I'll stain some wood dark black and put a little trim around that, something. We're gonna have the same issue in the back, so if they figure something out when they do that tomorrow, maybe they can do that around the front then too. Not the end of the world. Let's go in back and see the concrete. I'm just pulling the forms off now and smoothing the edges. It's still really green. Quite a bit of difference between this mix and the garage floor mix where it was kicking so fast. Day 3 of roofing, siding, soffit, fascia, etc., and concrete is just about in a wrap. They are finishing up edging and whatnot as they pulled the forms, smoothing things over. But it's hot. I didn't stop for lunch today. I'm hungry. I'm heading home. Thanks for watching.